Hello and welcome to another episode of #HeyCB with me, DK. What a week it has been, and I keep saying it, I genuinely feel this has been a tantalizing week, also emotional. Ravichandran Ashwin, one of the all-time greats to have played this game, has called it quits. He says he wants to play a lot more club cricket. He still has that fire in him, but it's time to move on from international cricket. And the test match at Gabba. Australia threw some solid punches. India found a way to just duck and weave and just stay in the game. And thanks to the rain gods as well, we drew that game. And we go into Melbourne 1-1 with a lot of belief and probably slightly happier at the moment because we just managed in the end to hold on to this test match with a draw. And that keeps the Border-Gavaskar trophy, as always, very, 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 very competitive. And so, at the end of this week, a lot of questions came in, some fun, some bizarre, some weird, all sorts. And it's time for me to answer all those questions. So let's get straight into the show. First question from Narayan Padmanabhan. DK, a big fan of your insights. Thank you so much, Narayan. Your honest thoughts on a stalwart like Ashwin, unexpectedly calling time on his illustrious career mid-series. There's a lot of talk that he's just quit mid-series. I just feel that he realizes that he might not have played the series, and also the series that's going to follow, even if we qualify for the World Test Championship final, is going to be in England. Probably that reduces his chances of playing in the 11. And once you get to a certain age, you feel that if there is someone who's doing well and you might play, might not play, you don't want to be in that situation too long. He is a legend. We've seen what he's done with the ball, and I understand where he's coming from when he's taken that decision. I'm sure his family has played a part too. He's got a young family, taken everything into consideration, and the England series the next year finishes only in September. Just being around in international cricket and not probably playing is not something Ashwin would have really wanted to do. And so I think the decision has come at a time when he thinks it's right. But let's just look back at how well he's been as a player, as an ambassador for the sport. Phenomenal. With the ball, with the bat, the attitude, but most importantly, the ability to innovate every day of his life to become the best at his craft. Hats off. Ashwin, well done on an amazing career. This question from Pawan Sahani. Who saved this Gabba test match? Indra, Rain God or Ravindra? Dono. Both of them played a massive part, Ravindra and Indra. This question from Ajit Yadav. Kohli. Okay, Kohli fan. Alright, get it. Hey DK, you are with Virat and RCB. My question to you was that when Virat Kohli is going through such a form, what is his off-ground thought process, body language, and what do you think is going wrong with Virat now? He's a fighter. Even after he got out in Gabba, the one thing that he did is go into the nets and try and get that rhythm again. He wants to get into a certain zone for him to do well. That's what he's looking to do. He's not going to give up. He's not one of those characters who's going to say, oh, it's not coming. He will fight it. He will do everything possible. And that's the kind of man he is. And he knows the one major area that the Australians have targeted him in the series is just around the 4th and 5th stump. How is he going to get access to that ball where he believes he can leave the ball if necessary and play a shot if it is required? That's the only zone that he wants to be entering into right now. Anurag Sinha says, hello DK sir. Hello. Which Bollywood song will you play to describe the cricketing drama of the ongoing Border-Gavaskar trophy? I'll tell you, what's the song that I would love for them to play at the end of it? Lehera Do from the 83 movie. That would be very apt because it's been a tough series and they will fight. Team India will fight till the last moment. Shivank asked me, why is it difficult for India to produce more than one Bumrah-like cricketer? Shivank, Bumrah is a natural, free-spirited cricketer. He's got his quirks about him, the action and all of that. And it's a natural one. Nobody can be trained to bowl with an action like that. That's why it's hard to produce a similar Bumrah. But there will be others who come along who will have different traits but also make them very different and difficult and awkward to play. We will get cricketers like that. India, as a cricketing nation today, the scouting process is solid and we will soon be finding cricketers who are different, Maybe not the class of a Bumrah or the genius of a Bumrah, but we will get different cricketers. This question from Aves Khan. Who has hit the best six from an MRF bat? Sachin Tendulkar, Virat Kohli, Akashdeep. I would still say Virat Kohli if I'm going to give you a serious answer. The one that he hit in the T20 match against Pakistan in Melbourne. But Akashdeep's six was brilliant. Let's not forget the kind of sixes Sachin Paji hit as well. You know, the Desert Storm innings, the kind of shots that he played. Mind-blowing. But this MRF bat, definitely in the last match, has been very helpful for Akashdeep. Kunal Saxena asked me, is Harry Brook made for greatness? How do you rate him as a batter? For me, he is one of the most special players among the young generation, and for sure, when he finishes his test career, he will be rated as someone who's done phenomenally well. He's got a great free-flowing batting technique, and most importantly, he's got a mind that keeps it very simple, and hence he's able to go out there and express himself without having any doubts. Meghna Singh asked me, DK Anna, tell me a place to visit for New Year's Eve in India, and how are you planning to celebrate the festive season? A great place to go New Year's Eve, I feel, would be, if you like the crowd, Kodaikanal is great. If you like it slightly quieter, Kunur is a lovely place. What I will be doing, I will be in Chennai at my house and getting ready to go to South Africa to represent Pal Royals this season. Pinto asked me, Bumrah said the bowling unit is in transition. Looks like the batting unit also is in transition. Pinto, yes, it is in transition. There are new players that are going to slowly come in at the end of 2025. You'll see a very different test team, I feel. So, yes. And hence, at times, it might be tough. But stick with the Indian team. We all know how talented they are, and they will produce the results that we are looking for. And we are here. Where? The Hut K segment. As always, our producer director, very clever people. They like to put me on the spot. But this time, they've been rather nice to me. You know, the way this year has panned out with this hashtag ACB episodes, I just feel that somewhere we need to start a hashtag Justice for DK purely against this producer. But this time, okay, he has been kind, I would say. What's the time of the year? Christmas. What's the most spoken about personality / Santa? What does Santa do? Bring gifts. So he's given me a bunch of names from the Indian team. And if I was Secret Santa, what would the gifts that I would be giving these people? All I'm asking the producer is, why can't you give me some gift? You want me to help gifting everybody. Why not something? Something, boss. But anyway, let's get straight in. The first person that I want to be giving a gift to is KL Rahul. I'll give him a Ferrari car as a gift purely because how well he's batted this series. Simple, brilliant. Virat Kohli. I'd give him a lot of fluff toys because right now Kai is so young that he is surely playing and he would love gifts not for himself but for his son. Rishabh Pant. I'd buy him a locker to make sure all the money is safe in it. Rohit Sharma. I'm not gifting him anything. He hasn't gifted me anything after knowing for so long. Nothing for Rohit Sharma. Ravindra Jadeja. New horse. Enjoy. He loves that the most. Akashdeep. I'll beg MRF to give one bat and a contract also. Definitely. Jasprit Bumrah. I'd give him a recovery machine. Ice bath machine. Everything that can take care of his body where he can recover and be ready for the next match. Simple. Mohammad Siraj. Fancy looking lathi I'll give him. DSP. Why not? Hardik Pandya. He wants only expensive gifts. I can't afford to give him anything. He'll find his own way in buying gifts. Ashwin. I'll buy him a nice couch to relax at home. No stress. MS Dhoni. Some fancy but old car or bike. I'm sure he'll love that. Sachin Tendulkar. I'll gift him a lovely meal at a Michelin star restaurant. There's nothing more that he'll enjoy. These are all my gifts for them. And with that, we come to an end of another episode of hashtag HeyCB with me, DK. It's been fun. But now, most importantly, India head to Melbourne, the Boxing Day test. It's going to be packed. 80,000 definitely for the first couple of days. We all know how the atmosphere is going to be. The series result hinges on how that test match goes. What an exciting week that's going to be. But most importantly, you will be catching me and Harsha at the end of every day on Chatter. Don't forget to watch that. And other than that, please keep sending all your questions to #ACB and send some videos as well. Have a lovely and a very Merry Christmas. Take care. Have fun. Stay safe.